You're listening to Stenner Productions Spin Charts. Musician Stenner Productions is booking interviews for their spin charts. Go to StennerProductions.com. And now for this week's featured artist.
If you wanna play, you gotta play hard. Well, is it wrong if we grow worlds apart? I'm living for today, 'cause tomorrow's too far. Won't worry about the weather. Well, don't you know it's been changing from the start? You know it's not your fault. Oh, if you're gonna ride with the system, you're never gonna break me down to listen. I may never have a lot, but love is all, and that's good enough for me. I'm riding with my eyes on the distance, never gonna blind my existence. I'm gonna take a shot with what I got, and that's good enough for me. Keep your head high, everything will be fine. You gotta look up when everything is falling down. I'm making a change, standing in place, taking in the sunset before it goes on crashing to the ground. No one else will know. If you're gonna ride with the system, you're never gonna break me down to listen. I may never have a lot, but love is all, and that's good enough for me. I'm riding with my eyes on the distance, never gonna blind my existence. I'm gonna take a shot with what I got, and that's good enough for me. Stuck at start, holding my head up as I go. But am I right to kick these cans on up the road? Oh, I got these pockets for your hands. Am I the only one who knows? If you're gonna ride with the system, you're never gonna break me down to listen. I may never have a lot, but love is all, and that's good enough for me. I'm riding with my eyes on the distance, never gonna blind my existence. I'm gonna take a shot with what I got, and that's good enough for me.
You just heard Good Enough for Me from the Como Brothers, and on the phone with me right now, I have Andrew Como. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. I'm glad to get you on the phone, man. You guys are doing great out there.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. Yeah, but I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no worries. Thanks for being a guest. Well, what I want to elaborate on is your album Imagination. It looks like it's saturating the internet, that's for sure. And you've got some great engineers behind the music. Do you want to elaborate on your album?
Sure, yeah. We got a chance to record it at Germano Studios in New York. And we had Graham Marsh, who was producing the album, and he's worked with CeeLo Green and Bruno Mars. So, it was really cool to get in the studio with him. And, the album was something we've been working on, writing songs and stuff like that. So it was cool to, have those songs come to life. And we actually recorded with Steve Jordan as well, and he's one of our idols. He was the drummer for the session. And
Yeah.
he played with
He's
pretty much everybody.
He's a very good drummer, actually. I'm a fan. Yeah, I love his drumming
he's
style.
definitely our favorite guy. So to go in the studio and just to hang out with him and to play with him, it was a cool thing.
It's always fun.
Absolutely. And John Mayer is a big influence on us, and he's played on Continuum and Battle Studies, as well as with the John Mayer Trio. So that was something that was a lot of fun, and it was a dream come true for me and Matt.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. Are you guys doing any gigs? Are you playing anywhere?
Yeah. Tomorrow we're playing at it's like a Jones Beach band show. So we're going to be doing that, and that's in Wantagh, Long Island. And what else are we doing? We're doing a wedding this weekend, and we're going to be doing a mini tour with former American Idol Sam Wolf, actually starting on July 29th.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we're going to be, we're starting in Connecticut on the 29th, and that's at the Space in Hamden. And where else are we going? We're going to be doing Rhode Island, Boston, Webster Hall on August 1st, and then back to Long Island on August 2nd. But if you go to ComoBrothersBand.com, you can check out all the dates, and it should be a lot of fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, during your performances or anything, is there anybody that you run into that you get to exchange some criterias with, some ideas with? Yeah, a thing with gigs is something we found is you make connections and you play shows with people you like and you have similar interests with, and that's actually how we met. We met Sam Wolf. We were playing shows with Ryan Beatty, and he's a California-based singer-songwriter. And we played a show, and Sam Wolf was also on the bill. And we liked him as a person. We loved his music, and we just hit it off. He liked us too, and we started scheduling mini tours. We just got off one in June, and our second one is in July. So we're really excited about it. Oh, that's good. Just get a little nosy. How do you and your brother get along out there? Oh, we hate each other. No, I'm kidding. No, we get along. We do literally everything together, though. We share the same room. We drive into work together. We work at the same place. We're only 5 cubicles down, actually. And so it's a bro ship. We eat lunch every day. We pretty much do everything together. So it's a bro ship. Oh yeah. So who does a lot of? Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Who does most of the? I was going to say, I think it really helps out, being brothers with the songwriting process too, though, because we're never walking on eggshells when we're talking to each other. If he thinks something I write isn't good, or vice versa, we're not afraid to say it, and I think that really helps move our process along very quickly. Well, that's very good because you just answered a question I was about to ask. Cool. While we were juggling over speaking time. Let's see, real quick on Imagination. What is the influence behind that song? So Imagination is kind of, to summarize it, it's when you love somebody and they don't love you back. It's pretty much the theme of that song. So it's a rejection song. A rejection song. Yeah. And we need those sometimes. We need them. God knows I've had a lot of that. So yeah. It's good to get out, and I think people like sad songs, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a refreshing thing. That's awesome. Hey, Andrew, it's been awesome. I thank you so much for coming in to my very first podcast launch. You guys are awesome. It's a privilege to have you on. World out there, this is Imagination by the Como Brothers.
Could you love me with just some imagination? It isn't hard to do. You say you're leaving, I don't want you to. So I'm not waking up when I dream of you. Kiss and hug me without any complication.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the first hour of Standard Production Spin Charts. That was a great interview with the Como Brothers, and we have some more artists coming up that we found on Music Submit. Stay tuned.